Okay, so hi, my Foxy followers. So I wanted to show you guys this. If I can get my door open without being able to see them looking through a camera. So Monty says, I'm going to go outside with mommy. Let's go. It is like fog city out there, and it's just getting thicker and thicker. I'm sitting here in my living room about to go down and do my workout, and it's just dense fog. Dense fog. You guys can't even see down my street. And like, I'm in a cul-de-sac, so that's saying a lot because we're really densely packed in here. Like, the neighbor across the street, I pretty much can't even barely see the outline of her house unless it's insane. I can see all the way to up to the house. Whoop, nope, stay. Up into the house, which, believe it or not, that's not very far. That's the lady right across my street. So she's right where I'm at in my circle. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can only see 4 houses down. I can't even see we call him the bishop and his wife's house. We can't see their house from here. I can't even see anybody else's house. It is so dense. And this has just been building for the last maybe half hour. So pretty crazy. We had a little bit of snow yesterday. And I remember showing you guys the snow, and it didn't keep going. It was really sad for me. So I told you yesterday, I live in a state where snow is very common. And as a child, snow days to us were these 4 feet snow drops in my neighborhood, and that's not an exaggeration. My brother and I, my youngest brother and I, used to build these giant forts that used to take up this huge area because we also lived kind of in a circle in my neighborhood when I was a kid. And so it was perfect to build forts because the snow plows would push the snow into our front yard because we were in the circle. And so it would just add and pack onto our snow, and we loved it. And so our front yard would be filled with like 6 feet of snow because of the snow plow, maybe more. But the streets would be between 3 and 4 feet before they would even call it a snow day. Where nowadays it seems people call it a snow day, well, at least outside of my state, over maybe a few inches. But I grew up with snow. It's normal where I live. You know, we throw snow tires on our cars or have four-wheel vehicles, or at least all-wheel vehicles. Pretty much everybody that lives here and has lived in my state most of my life knows that's just protocol. It's just what you do. You put those snow tires on once it's like early October, you know, and from October until March, even April, we usually get snow. Our mountains have had a little bit of snow. There's been days like today where you would think we'd have snow, but there's nothing falling. There's nothing. It's just really, really cold. And I don't know, to those of you who think it's normal, it's not. It's absolutely not normal. Not ever in history have we ever been this dry in my state. It's really scary. It's actually quite terrifying. And our air quality here is really bad. And which is also concerning because you can't really leave your home and without a mask, you know, or some kind of breathing apparatus. And if you have asthma or any problems with your lungs, I mean, it could hospitalize you. Meanwhile, we have people that just keep driving around, idling their cars, leaving their cars running for. I mean, my neighbors, my mother and I were just talking about these people that live behind me. They will leave their car running for a good half hour, 45 minutes, late in the evening and even early in the morning. Their headlights shoot through my mother's bedroom and my bedroom as well. And they just leave their car running for a really long time. And I don't really understand why. I understand that it can take some time to warm up a car, but their vehicles are just as new as ours is. And I mean, it's got to be at least a 2020 car. And so there's no reason. There's just no reason. And it's bad for our environment. Something as simple as, you know, throwing logs in your fireplace is putting toxins into our air and causing more pollution. And I know that it's cold. There's people out there that may not have money to pay for their heating bill. And those are the people that should have their fireplaces going. Meanwhile, we've got people that have no reason for it, and it's just causing more toxins in the air. And the pollution, as I said, is so bad here. We were #1 in the nation. I don't know if we still are for bad air. I know that California, there's parts of California like LA that are still like hitting those bad numbers. They're probably still #1 really. But I know that we're really close. And that our state, our governor and stuff have been putting warnings out. They've been letting us know. Our weather forecasters have been telling us, if you have to go outside, wear those masks. If you're indoors a lot, make sure you have air purification systems going or in place. It is bad out there. And to those of you who live in states or cities where you're not used to having snow, send it our way, pray it our way. Because, again, growing up with it, I like the snow. I love the snow. I want more of my snow. And I love the peace and the tranquility that it brings. And I know it's kind of scary to drive in when you're not used to it, but again, growing up with it and living around it my whole life, I've walked in it my whole life, and I've been on many buses, let alone cars, and it can be scary if you don't know how to drive in it. But as long as you're a cautious driver and have the appropriate setup, you're usually Gucci. When I was a kid, my grandmother used to put her snow tires only on her back of her car, the back 2 tires, and it used to make it look like she had a hot rod going on. It was pretty great. And she used to put sandbags, or you could even use cat litter, and you throw it in your trunk. It helps weigh down your car so you're less likely to slide. Just tips from a place that is used to snow. Yeah. I hope you all are being safe out there and staying warm. And yeah, that's it. I just wanted to pop on. I hadn't done a video in a minute, and wanted to show you the fog. And my cat is like, let me out. This is Tobias. Hi, Toby. Toby. Yeah, he's Toby. And then there's Monty. Monty. Yeah. And then there's Bisky. Don't mind the mess. It looks like I have toddlers. Anybody else have this problem? And then Mallory. The pile of mail on our thing. And over in that corner on that table there is my tarantula. Her name is Aurora. We just call her Rory. She is a rosy Chilean tarantula. Anyways. Yeah, it's foggy. Oh, it's foggy, and the air is dirty, and yeah, that's all I wanted to share. Kind of sidetracked there. Although I bet most of you are like, we'd rather see the animals. So, anyways, stay foxy out there, guys. Stay warm, and stay beautiful, and be good to each other. Crimson out.